Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the National League, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And the MLB All-Star Game is underway.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Soto under it. One away.
Batting second from the Los Angeles Angels, the center fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. And Chris, one of the trends that we've seen over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best hitter number 2, like Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike.
The days of hitting that hitter in the 3rd spot or the 4th spot are pretty much over because you're wasting your best talent. And the fans, if they come to the game, they want to see that guy hit as much as possible as well.
Got him. 2 quick outs at the top of the 1st here tonight.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here is Aaron Judge. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Batting fourth from the Houston Astros.
So, man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Ball, that's high.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Yeehaw!
In there at the knees. Fouls one off. 2-2. Judge off of first with 2 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. AL leaves 1. No score as we head to the bottom of the 1st. We go to the bottom of the 1st. And now here's the starter for the American League, Joe Ryan. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trout snags it on the run. One pitch and one out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Ozzie Albies, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Strike two, Ryan. An all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside, almost got him. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting first from the New York Mets.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto, the next to hit. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That missed. That's a ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Here.
0-2 now. Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ball,
Byron
that's
Buxton
up.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. The 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pages gets under it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's your 1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. This one chopped to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
From the Los Angeles Dodgers, the third baseman, Matt
Muncy digs in. Big time power.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him. That's the third out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now, Shea Langoliers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. On the corner for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball there. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging at off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
The 0-2. The other way. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Batting in.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
That's a ball.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. He shoots one out to right. And they lead it. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
At the plate, Drake Baldwin. That's in there. 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the National League.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to third. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now a quick throw to first.
Hey!
Ohtani back in. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Still only one out here in the inning.
That's a ball.
Ryan checks the runner,
No,
and he's back in easily. Man at second. That one missed.
Ball.
And ball
Nope,
four
ball
to
four.
a board.
Take your base.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's Juan Soto. That one's in there, 0-1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Caught looking his first time up.
No, that's out.
Two on, one out.
Ball, that's in.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Sonny Gray, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Martinez warming up as well. The 2-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the air, out towards left center. And that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. National Leaguers out in front, 3-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. On to the fourth. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Misses
That's
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Number 99, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 0-1. Judge comes up empty there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
That's to third. On to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing there for the American League. They trail it here 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here comes Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Out towards right center field. Trout settles under this one. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. These hitters haven't looked overmatched, though, and he may need to try something else.
Abrams in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, Umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
Ouch, that one got him.
Up next for the National
One
League,
down. Brandon Marsh digs in now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Quick toss to first.
No,
and he's back in on
there.
the dive. Popped up. Guerrero. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the National League, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. First time up, he grounded to third. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
Quick move to first, and
He's
he's
in
back
there.
in safely. Abrams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the National Leaguers, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior.
Now here is Junior Caminero. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball. Yoan. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. Here's Byron Buxton. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
That's low. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope. Ball. Hike one.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on.
That's foul.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 goes the AL. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, ha!
Ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first,
No,
safe.
beat him.
And now we'll have to check back on the righty. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He has struck out, and he has walked. That misses.
That's up. That's a ball.
2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it.
Safe.
Everyone's safe.
Up next for the National League, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Ryan is done, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher on
Americans,
here, Sonny
54.
Gray.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto.
That's a ball.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike.
Tough spot
Ball,
right
that's
here. A
it.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-1. And there's
Ball.
the ball. Ohtani at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Swing, and he popped it up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner.
Hey,
Ohtani back in.
throw.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He's safe.
He
It's
made it
4-0.
safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 1 out. Andy Pajes will hit next. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Gray, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. The NL leads it 4-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Back here in Philadelphia, today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Muncy tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
So up next, Shea Langoliers. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Outside, and that is ball four. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. So back to the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one catches the zone. That is strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two outs.
Number 27.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Liner snagged it first. American League strands one. They trail it here 4-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
C.J. Abrams.
There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the National League, the right fielder, number 16.
And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
No, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that
Ball.
skips into dirt. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day.
No, that's
and that was
down.
an incredible
Ball.
job to keep that ball fair.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one in there across the letters. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Can't glove it cleanly, and he'll pull into second safely.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ozzie Albies digs in now. First pitch,
No, that missed.
just
That's a ball.
misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man on second, 2 down.
That's inside. That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Get out of town. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sonny Gray will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher on now, Cam
Number
Schlittler.
31.
He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Fastball is outside. hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The batter, number
Even though he was
44.
really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further tonight. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Paul
the
Skeens takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So man aboard, and next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Tied him up inside with that one. Ball one
That's
low.
a ball low.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Got him. One away.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So now with one away and a man at second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Softly hit to third. Muncy tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Caminero.
That's a laser base hit. Here comes the judge around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-1.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Byron Buxton. Fastball for a strike. And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. The NL is on top, 7-1. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th, is Freddie Freeman now.
Freddie Freeman.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Cease, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Martinez getting loose as well. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the National League.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 1 now.
No, that missed.
Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. One gone here.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Muncy, batting with one down, takes a strike. Muncy thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
That's inside. Ball. Ha!
Man at first, one away. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 3. So a walk
That's ball
puts
4.
runners
Take
at
your
first
base.
and second.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, CJ.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. Base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with one away.
For the National League, the right
Next to
fielder,
hit,
number
Brandon
16,
Marsh. He's already homered here in this one.
Marsh.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Pressure's
it,
on
ball.
right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-1 now. And
That's a foul.
foul ball. One out, base is full. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. And a sweeper misses for a ball. That one misses,
Ball 4, take
and
your
that'll
base.
bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single. It's 10-1. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cam Schlittler gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Dylan Cease.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Here.
Baldwin over at second. Ohtani over at first with 1 away. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Oh, 2 now. To short, could be 2. Witt toss to second. Double play.
Get out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. National Leaguers out in front, 11-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. This one in the air right field. And that is a foul ball. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. That one
Ball.
missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Paul Skeens won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Zach Wheeler on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Fights it off, you'll see another. And a good
That
eye
missed.
there.
That's a ball.
Mike Trout up next for the American League. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the American League.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one.
Mike Trout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the American League, the right fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Judge.
That one
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark.
Outside.
1. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two balls, no strikes to count. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Logan Webb, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Sale, the power lefty, up as well. Two on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Witt around third. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. The throw comes in too late, and a run is in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
No, that's out.
Two on, 2 outs.
All right.
And that one in the air center field. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The NL leads this one 11-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Soto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That's a little bit
that's
low.
low. That's a ball.
Misses
Nope,
off the
ball.
plate. 3-1 now. That one misses.
Take your base. Ball
so a
4.
leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
The first baseman, number 5.
It just shaved the zone.
Freeman.
So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And a payoff pitch. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. One down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Hey,
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the NL is down in order, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. This is smacked left field line. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Up next for the American League, the left fielder, number 25.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
no, that's it. Ball.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top of the 9th. Bounce to the left side. Muncy sends it to first. And they're down to their last out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
11-2 the final tally. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.